All right, buddy, welcome back to Aux Talks. Thanks for watching today's show. I appreciate each and every one of you supporting the channel. Hope you enjoy the content. Please share the videos with your family and friends. Hit the thumbs up button for me, the like button, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. I'll get to the main topic in a second that I want to discuss for just a few minutes. I have just about 10 minutes to do a video today. Apologize, I've been sporadic with videos. I've been fighting a cold since the day after Thanksgiving. Friday morning kind of woke up with a scratchy throat, not feeling real great. Went and got my vitamin shot, did some things, worked out Friday. Over the weekend, kind of came down with a cold. So been kind of battling that. Apologize for the raspy voice. One quick data point I want to share with you today has to do with the Thanksgiving travel and the amount of people that traversed through the airports in this country at a time when we know that costs of travel, costs of food, costs of fuel, all this stuff is at all-time highs, right? U.S. airlines are trading slightly higher in the early cash session after new Transportation Security Administration TSA checkpoint data revealed that Sunday marked the busiest day ever at airports nationwide. TSA checkpoint data indicated that officers screened 3,087,000 passengers and came across the airports. That's a 33% jump from the same day 1 year ago. You guys comment below. What is going on? Is it the fact that people feel all of a sudden the need to jump on airplanes and go cross country to be with family or in-laws or whatever it is at a time when everybody is struggling or many people in this country struggling just to put food on the table and pay their bills, right? AAA projected that nearly 80 million Americans would travel more than 50 miles either by road or air ahead of last week's Thanksgiving holiday. Beyond soaring air travel demand, consumers also flocked to movie theaters in record numbers. Okay, I can understand going to see a movie, springing for a movie and popcorn. That's still going to be $100. But paying for, let's say, one or several passengers, buying airfare tickets, getting to the airport, spending money wherever you're at for your destination, rental cars, attractions, whatever it is. Again, comment below. Did you guys travel for the holiday? As you know, I did not. Stayed put. But evidently, people are out swiping those credit cards. The wealth effect is in full swing. Not mean to sound bitter or negative. It just seems to me to be crazy at a time when you see all of the on-the-ground statistics about people struggling to make ends meet. The next topic I want to share with you, just discuss, it's more of a discussion. Love to get your input on this. This topic of Joe Biden pardoning his son, Hunter Biden. This news just came out, I believe it was yesterday afternoon, late in the day. And I had some interesting exchanges with friends of mine about, whether they thought that was right, wrong, indifferent. And I want to get your input on this because I'm torn here. And I'm not supporting any. This is not a political issue. I'm not discussing it for the purposes of politics. And you can weigh in whether you think it's a political move or not. But look, Biden's done. He's out. So he has nothing to lose or really to gain by doing that, other than the fact that it's his son. And my first knee-jerk reaction yesterday when I got a text from a buddy of mine saying how criminal it was. Now he had gone back on his publicly stated intention not to pardon Hunter. And my response was, it is his son. It is his blood. And yes, the guy is a disaster. Yes, I don't know all the extent of all the crimes. There's some tax issues. There's some weapons charges. He didn't kill anybody, okay? Again, you guys may shoot me some hate for that. Maybe indirectly he did through drug use or what have you. But the point is what would you do? If you have children, all right, put yourself in this position. If you do have a son or a daughter, and you were in that position that Biden is in right now, outgoing, basically lame duck the last couple of weeks of his administration, and his son is now staring down the eve of what was going to be a pretty hefty criminal sentencing. What would you do? All right, would you step up as the parent, either the mother or the father, with a very, very, very unique power and wield that power in favor of your son or your daughter. I would venture to say that most of you, and feel free to give me your thoughts, I would venture to say that 9 out of 10 of you, maybe 8 out of 10 of you, would do the same thing that Biden did. Again, you guys know from this channel I'm not supporting that administration, anything about that. Not going down that road. That's not where I'm coming from. It's just about the question. Okay, the question: what would you do if you were in the same situation? So be honest. I'd love to get your input and comments. And if your answer is no, that you would not, I would love to see, or I would love to get your input on, why. What your reasoning behind is that you would not issue a pardon to your son or daughter. And I might see some comments, but I don't want to speculate. I want to see it and read it first, or the comments, see and read the comments first. But then you'll say, well, there is a right and a wrong in our society. And if you've been deemed to have broken the law, if you've been convicted, then you should pay that penalty. Whether you are my son, my daughter, my mom, my dad, my spouse, that there are consequences for actions. And by doing this, it obviously sends the message that some people are above the law, right? And that there's no consequence for the action. And I can definitely see that rationale, all right? But then again, you have a system set up where since the beginning of time, you've had presidents pardoning people that was in their political best interest or in their social best interest or family members, right? So yes, it is a power that no other individual has. Yes, it can be wielded, I suppose, for bad things. I suppose if you were really going to answer the question, that you were putting a murderer or a rapist or something like that, back on the streets in America to roam free just because he is your son or daughter, I could let's say more understand the rationale. So I don't know. I'm really torn on this. That's why I wanted to pose it to the community here and get your guys' input, okay? Because I can see both sides of this argument. Obviously, as a lawyer, that's what I do. Is I argue. I argue different sides and different positions. And this is a tough one for me. All right. I would have to say I may get some hate for this, but I would be leaning certainly. Given the crimes, given the situation, I'd be leaning certainly in the same position that Biden did. And the fact that he came out before and said he wasn't going to do it, look, it's his prerogative to change his mind, and whether he changed his mind, whether somebody else did, we don't know. Maybe mom did, we don't know. But anyway, love to hear your thoughts. Leave it there today. I got to jump on a call here for a little while. I'm still kind of under the weather, so hope to be able to be back tomorrow with another show. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Take care. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.